This message is for President Trump. Today's date, December 29th, 2025. I have been writing to you at whitehouse.gov for some time, as I don't have any other alternative. We have been attacked for decades by deep state terrorists. I already mentioned many times that I came to know one of those deep state terrorists, at least, is domestic terrorist FBI. That information I got from McAllen, Texas, PD, police department. When my car was damaged and I called police and I went for police report, at that time I heard that FBI damaged your car and you are here to get police report, right? So from there I came to know this is terrorist FBI. From my literature search, it was coming that this terrorist group does it. They have many private places are there. They feed them with money, federal tax money, and those terrorists actually they attack actually, because these lazy terrorist group FBI, these agents, they don't work. They will be at the White House, that the Washington DC mostly, that Hoover, that terrorist building, that which killed Martin Luther King, that terrorist building. They live there. Now this current director is trying to throwing out those, and I hope that you close that. And that's all. I see that's all his intention, and at least means I hope that this person will act honestly and do the right thing, so that we can be saved by this terrorist FBI attack. I hope that Mr. Trump, you will reconstruct, you will dismantle and reconstruct this kind of terrorist organization, and bring fresh blood and revise policies and impose effective, meaningful oversight. Nobody is safe, including a president. This is that dangerous actually, because they use everybody. Now, today I went to Aldi. Now, today there was no major attack by domestic terrorist FBI. So this is probably the first time I experienced in decades that I went to a store where I was minimally attacked. It was only one attack, little bit inside the store. Richard, that is a cashier actually. That person actually, when I was not done, means I was out middle of my just putting my things on the cart. You got it, or with grocery. That person was informed that I turn off the light, so that he turned off the light. Now, this kind of turning off the light, it has been going on all the time, right? Every day almost. So turn off the light, but actually I was not ready. I was still doing the things, and then, but how long this terrorism can continue? Because people will think that any lane closed and nobody will go there. Unless domestic terrorists make it happen, hey, go there. So that's all also these terrorists do. But today I found that when I was done with those, and then I was going to the lane, and then I found that Richard also turned on the light, right, lane light. So this is a pattern of terrorist attack I experienced numerous times, right? This is not, right? Aldi, everywhere actually, Costco, whatnot, right? Marks, Walmart, HEB, whatnot, wherever I go, turning off light, all those things terrorists attack, these domestic terrorists do. Unnecessary, they will do some stupidity with, there is some problem, big problem. Grocery stores, these are very little, very low level of things. Here, nothing is complicated. There, no problem can occur actually, right? No problem can occur. But they spent maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, right? They have some problem with the customer and some price or all those things, all those terrorism actually. These don't happen in human society. Those the different plots they use to keep that busy means in front of you means you cannot you cannot be served by because domestic terrorists make some plot actually street theater, this kind of street theater. There are so many plots they use terrorist group. This is one of those terrorist group use actually, right? So anyway, so but as soon as I was attacked by terrorist group when I was coming to the store. So then there is a miss after the Aldi, right? After parking lot, there is a street kind, right? This is and so and there is a this is only passenger means this walking signal all are there actually means there's on the road everything whatever needs to be there this so everything is there but domestic terrorist FBI made people drive such that this terrorist will run over me. So that happened several times, right? When I was going in, coming out, all those things actually. Again, I was putting my cart inside, all those things. So then so many times the terrorists got that, right? Somehow I escaped from the killing of domestic terrorist FBI. Somehow actually, just they missed me a little bit, right? Violently terrorists came, right? This does not happen in human society actually. Right, these kind of terrorists, this kind of people cannot be outside actually. They are all in jail. This kind of people, these violent people are not outside actually. This is not normal domestic terrorist FBI, right? What this terrorist group does, these are not normal. Not even a Pakistan or this kind of terrorist country. Right, it is not possible. Even those kind of terrorist country also, because people, in general, people are not terrorists actually. Right, there are few terrorists there. So it is not possible anywhere on the planet, and it is impossible to happen in USA. Right, it is impossible actually. Right, impossible. So, but I have been experiencing this terrorist attack actually on road everywhere. Actually, terrorist attack every day for decades. Unless these domestic terrorists made it happen, otherwise these kind of things does not happen actually. We are here people have self-respect. Here means everywhere actually, right? I noticed that everywhere. All the populations, everywhere actually, right? I went to whatever countries I visited or I was actually, right? I have never found this kind of things. Nowhere it happened actually. This is impossible to happen actually, right? All kinds of terrorist attack, all road, everywhere are terrorist attack. This does not happen. This is anarchy by domestic terrorist FBI. This is impossible to happen in human society, unless domestic terrorist FBI make it happen. Now, South Texas College terrorist attack each day. South Texas College attacked me. Management attacked me. Each day, each second, using faculty, using staff, using students. No matter my students, other students, doesn't matter actually. And student achieved only they just hurt themselves because they are asked to do one by one, right? Little bit make it some noise, right? So then that is, but they are distracting actually. So thereby what they achieved actually they failed, right? So and stupid people gets excited more, right? If somebody has brain, they don't do that. Their learning is the important, but those stupid means they are less intelligent people do this actually, and they get affected actually. So then they finally drop. So that's all they did actually. They achieved. Otherwise, in my class, everybody should if they are. Listen, and if they put effort a little bit, they will do excellent actually. Means they will pass at least, right? Means depends on their preparation level and then how they grasp things, difficult subject, right? It's a so what these terrorists achieved, they just destroyed student career, right? Thousands of student I taught. Right? Many of their career was destroyed by domestic terrorist FBI. Right? And then faculty needed to do this. Faculty told me, right? Told. Even chair told. So they are required to do this to keep their job. Faculties are also same, because I got the notice from South Texas College, right? Everybody got. We discussed that notice, that if there is an investigation, I don't know what investigation, then everybody must comply whatever they are asked to do. If they don't, they will be fired. Okay, so that was they brought that actually as soon as I joined there, right? So I know this is terrorists are doing, because why faculty will do, right? They are human, and nobody was my enemy actually, right? Even student or whatever staff or anybody, they used all kinds of stuff. They attack all my technology. Every time, each class, this 3 hours class, at least half an hour will go out because of the technology problem. Every day in each class, I needed to tackle that, right? At least half an hour. So what it did actually, this affected students' education. Nothing can be, how I will be affected by this? Yes, I felt very bad, right? Because the students I am serving, and they are the victim of this terrorist attack of domestic terrorist FBI. They made the classroom temperature is extremely hot or cold. Who was affected? Students. For me, if it is very cold, my office is very near, so I get a jacket or whatever. For me, nothing happened actually. But for them, it is not. They are not equipped with this, because other classes these terrorist attacks are not going on. So then what these terrorists did actually, they destroyed students actually. Although under this situation also, I taught iOS, right? And I did a great job actually, students, based on everything actually, whatever we see, or evaluation, all those things actually, by student or everything actually. So excellent, everything is excellent. So that was the mercy of God actually, because I am with God, that's why. Now, my apartment was Jackson Square apartment. This terrorist attack was there all the time, each second. Stealing, what not, destroying things, right? Breaking things. All electric devices are compromised by terrorists. They're all bugged. Everything is bugged actually. Even my camera is bugged. Camera was bugged. Either unplugged my camera, right? That is all. At that time I had Wise and another also company. Okay, I took actually two. So it doesn't matter for this domestic terrorist FBI, right? So control those, right? They do that many ways actually, right? It is not for a problem. They even unplugged cameras, okay? So, right? And they bugged my camera, just video cameras, and those are not internet or anything. I did not do that, all those things, but that was also terrorist bugged. Everything was bugged there, and I could not even sleep at night because my bedroom was attacked by laser-like concentrated sound, extreme noise. Somehow, I survived using earplug. Sometimes even ear club was entered in my ear so deep that it was difficult to get out. But God saved me actually. So far, I managed to get out those, and it happens this kind of situation because I was going to lose my hearing actually, right? But God helped me, because if I go to a now doctor for that also, I will be done. They'll kill me. No matter what kind of doctor I go, actually, they would kill. They are trying. They use doctors. Doctors are terrorists. Actually, doctors actually killed my wife. She needed to go for some little bit surgery, all those things, and they poisoned her. They put all kinds of things actually, right? So and they did it. That's why I lost my wife, and so many things they did. And then domestic FBI, they put poisoned her water, so many things. Means List is enormous, millions and millions. How many can I say? Like my apartment was second floor, and then I have to take the stair, and stairs somebody is coming, he's running actually to bump me, right? Or coming so many ways these terrorists, and put somebody is cleaning the fan. You got it? It is dusty, everything, right? How many times it happens? Millions and millions of times. Each time actually they used woman thing, knocked my door, no matter when, day, night, all the time, right? Even my class, my office, so many terrorists came. So many terrorists came on the road, on campus, everywhere. At the meeting, they use everybody actually, right, to attack. They like some things we should get the agenda, what is the problem, so that we will know, and then we will be prepared for that actually. Terrorists made it happen that I cannot get this. Everybody got. I did not get. Right, like a college-wide meeting, all those things, right? If it is a department meeting, it is not that big, but sometimes they did something actually. Our chairs did it, like something happened before one semester, and asked me, hey, can you say that? The first day of class or the meeting, asked, man, you're supposed to let me know at least 1 day before, and that's the policy. If you don't, that's a crime. But I could not say that, because then there will be more attack actually from the department chair, right? Because when department chair hears lot of attacks, means why, how they will attack all those things, so then why they will think, so why everybody is doing against him, this guy, so then they can become bitter a little bit, right? So that happened actually with chairs, or other faculties also some. But they are not terrorists. But they acted terrorist. They acted criminal, right? So many things actually did, means put on the lab actually, my podium area, they put some nail, means some wood thing, and then nail is vertically on the road, so that I can step on this, means I'm done. How many times have happened? Numerous times. They put even lubricant in the podium area, especially in the lab, right? Now this, no student can do it, nobody can do it actually, because no chemicals will be there. Actually, this lab also we use for teaching, means for lecture also, right? When there is no lab, right? On that particular day, on the lab day, right? But there is a lab, right? And terrorists do that. Now on the board, dry erase board, previous faculty will put all garbage there, right? Every day they did, every day, and then on the computer screen you cannot see anything; it's black. Terrorists did it. How many times? Millions of times. Even we had science Olympiad, all kinds of places. Science Olympiad means you have to complete your event within that time. There is a time limit, and you have to submit the result. And there's very little window actually was there. And there also this terrorist committed crime with technology, so that. Because without technology, you cannot communicate. These are all so many students are there, so many they come for the competition, right? So, and they are facing this. Their situation is this, right? I needed to deal with those when this kind of situation comes, right? So I need to call people, all those things, right? Before the event, I needed to go there. So, and they tried many times so that I cannot enter the room actually, although that room was free. This terrorist made some things actually, so then it won't be available. So then I will get minimum time to fix those problems, right? A chair did it. The Enruka cottage, that is a chair. That is a very terrorist actually. She acted terrorist. Right? She became very much angry with me, right? All of a sudden means because she became very bitter, because it has been going on because she needed to do a lot of work. She needed to give all kinds of things, actually, hints that or plots how to attack me, effective attack, because chair can get that information, because chair has this information. And her office was almost in front of me all the time, kind of very attached to us because we are the same. Yep. So. So attacking was very easy, actually. They use actually not only that chair, they use other tables, means other faculties or dean or whatever not, right? Everything. All IT, they acted just terrorists. They are a cyber terrorist, actually. So many different ways they committed crime. Email vanished, what not, actually. My test also vanished because of this COVID. We need to use the online thing. And so then they got 100% chance to attack me every second during my teaching lecture, also playing with the technology, right? The South Texas College, these terrorists, South Texas College did it, actually. This was done by South Texas College. It's a terrorist organization. Please bring us justice. Again, my understanding is that they are not terrorists. Terrorist is domestic terrorist, FBI, this kind of terrorist organization. But they did it, actually, right? Because who did it? They in front of me. I found they did it. South Texas College did it. Please bring us justice. Thank you.